Well, hello everybody. My name's Ian. Welcome to the shed. Bit of a head cold, so forgive me if I don't sound as clear as I normally do. So, I bought a mill. Where did that come about? Well, so I saw this advert on the Facebook marketplace. This is the advert. I thought, well, it's worth a punt, it's worth a look. Give the guy a ring, and works out he's on my way home from work. So I called, looked at it, thought I could do something with it. Price was reasonable, so I bought it and come with a bunch of tooling. Right, let's go and have a look at it. Right, well, I had to take the bed off. It's too wide to get through the door, and it's pointless putting it back on until I've cleaned the mill. So let's have a look at the mill first of all. The head swivels. The quilt, nice and smooth. All got resettable dials on them. Right, give me a blow my nose. Let's have a little look at this closer up. It's quite smooth, both sides. Like I say, it's pointless me putting it back together. There is a fair amount of swarf in there. This one moves well. It moves just as smooth with the bed on. The Acme threads. The threads look pretty good. So I'll clean it all up under there. So it's an Index Model 40 open knee. Open because you can see underneath of it. That runs nice. I'm sure all those ways want cleaning. There's a few things I need to find out about. I don't know what that does. That I know is pushes up and locks the pulley. There's a series of holes round, and you get it just right. It'll go in one of those holes. Lock the pulley up. Drawbar. I need to work out what that thread is, so I can see what tooling I need to buy for it. Okay. Initially when I saw it, I thought there was something missing. It works out that's the way it's built. The middle pulley set slides up and down in that groove. There is a capture plate which is on there, and as does the motor pulley that also slides up and in and out on that groove via this ratchet mechanism, which I've taken off. But it pivots, you pull it back and applying tension, and obviously that feeder is going to catch in there. There's a handle missing off that. What you do, you loosen that nut, the nut on the other side. There's only the two, and you turn that, turns a worm screw, and that alters the head. There are markings on here. What else can I tell you about it? Not a lot. I'll come on this side. There is that, which I don't know what it does. So from the pictures I've seen online, this was all where the nameplate is, which is this is originally on-off box, and it's looked like they've taken that plate off there. On the models that you can, if you Google a model Index 40, you can see what it looked like. It's about 1942. When this model was made, it came with two options. There was a cast iron block, raising block, which isn't with this, which would probably, it was about 4 inches, raised it that high. And so this model had an optional extra as well. There was holes on the back where a second motor is built on via a small pulley system. Gave a power feed, 2-speed power feed to the bed. That isn't on here, but we'll have a look at this now. Because this has got a little dual switch on, forward, reverse. I've not really looked at that mechanism yet. It's obviously on a, there's a belt, you can't see that. There's a belt there, so it obviously works on a pulley system. There's a knob there, so obviously that knob puts tension on the pulley. I don't know if it's variable speed or not. The bed itself, well, it's obviously been reworked. It looks like it's been milled flat, and then these plates have been inset. Time will say whether it's been level or not. No. It's moving. Again, indexable. Have to wait till I put it together. Give it a bit of a clean first. Like I said, it came with these 4 trays of tooling. Most of them are worn. There are a couple of new ones in. And this, it's a Osborne. It says on there somewhere Titanic, Osborne Titanic, which I've done some research, and that makes it a Mark 1, kind of like a Clarkson auto lock. It's a Morse 1 taper, and the reason I said I needed, focus in there, I need to know what that drawbar is to find out what thread that is. So buy any more tooling or make my own tooling as well in the future. It is what it is. Right, let's show you this chuck. Like I say, this Osborne Titanic Mark 1, like an auto lock chuck. So you take the top off, and you put that out, and in the bottom of there you've got 2 channels which take those 2 pins. We'll unscrew it. That screws into that. There's a sleeve and there's a collet. So there's the parts. Take them under your finger in. Yeah. So there's the parts. I've got lots and lots of these drive pins. They're all got different size holes in them. Oh, the tiny hole. Right, so all in all, I think I'm quite pleased with what I've got. The history of it. So the guy I got it from, old engineer, retired. I had a lovely workshop. We had a little John lathe in there. I had my eyes on that. The guy he'd retired. He was moving up to Scotland to live with his son. So he needed to get rid of some of the stuff. There's lots of things I wanted off him. In the end, what he decided to do was to sell his entire workshop in one package. And although the price was attractive, I was buying lots of things that I would never need or use, and I would have to sell them on just to get the money back to make the lathe and the tooling and all the measuring equipment was worthwhile. You've seen my garage. It took me a long time to just make space for that mill. It's come too early. There's just no way I could have bought all that machinery. There was a 50-ton hydraulic press. There was a valve finishing. It was into engines. This guy, it was geared up for engines. So anyway, I had to pass on that. In the end of the day, the lathe that I've got, the Myford, the mill, all these are a long-term plan for when I retire. I want to do some playing about in here. I'm looking out now, and as I see things, I buy them. Well, it won't take much to get that mill up and running. It's a little bit of effort. I saw it running. I saw it running in place. So like I say, I think I'll be quite happy with it. It's within my price range. I'd have preferred a bench top mill. Having said that, I would have had to have made a bench. As it is, I've got a standalone, and the price was. I think the price was right. £400. Now, I don't know how much the tooling costs. Admittedly, a lot of this tooling needs touching up. Oh well. Right, that was it. I'll do some more videos as I start cleaning the mill up, reassembling it. I'll see you in those. Right, time for me. Take some lead sips and go to bed. Catch you later.